You realize I'm still here, right? So, gotta say, your ventilation system must be top-notch in here. I got it because I thought it'd make me seem more interesting. Guess I was wrong. Don't mind me. Of course. Take all the time you need. I guess you're doing all right for now.
We still working? Feels like surgery without the anesthesia. you always this focused? It seems like you know what you're doing. Is that me, burning?
Waiting for inspiration to strike? I guess you're doing all right for now. Of course, take all the time you need. You realize are still here, right?
What are you waiting for? Okay. What is that? Yeah. Let's just do this. This tattoo was a mistake from day one. Yeah, I feel it. Don't stop now. Yeah, great idea, past me.
So, you gonna finish or should I go grab a coffee? This feels like the start of a spa day, but less relaxing. I love how you're handling this. So smooth. Smells like something's cooking. Earth to laser, dude. You hear? It's a friendship tattoo. Me and my ex-bestie got matching ones.
Laser me like one of your French girls. I bet you've seen some wild ink in your time. Man, this is weirdly relaxing. I got this tat because it was either this or a tramp stamp. Lost a bet. Kinda smells like burnt toast.
Come on then. Don't keep me in suspense. This is oddly therapeutic, isn't it? Steady hands. I like that. Got it in Ibiza. Don't remember much else from that trip. Smells like something's cooking. And it's me. Any time today, love. Reckon I could doze off if it weren't for the sizzling.
You realize I'm still here, right? You're almost tolerable, I'll admit. Almost. I guess you're doing all right. For now. Oh, I definitely didn't sign up for this smell. So, gotta say, your ventilation system must be top-notch in here. I got it because I thought it'd make me seem more interesting. Guess I was wrong.
I ain't a screensaver! Hey, you watching ads or something? Wake up, Laser Boy! The vibes are immaculate right now. I got it during a speed run of life. Needed it for the aesthetic. Not bad for an NPC. Smells like microwave sadness. Low key, you're kinda cooking, man.
Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
So, is the prison paying you for this?
Not really. It's more of a volunteer program I pitched to them. They thought it would be good for their PR.
Oh, so you're here by choice.
Yeah, I figured it might help people who want a clean slate.
Nice. It's been a while since I've met a decent person in here.
Really?
Nah, just kidding. I don't think there's such a thing as truly evil person. Just lost, misguided.
Or unloved?
Yeah, that's probably the most common.
So what's the deal with this prison?
Well, it's mixed, but men and women are in separate wings.
Why's that?
It's supposed to help with rehabilitation, but they still don't want us too close, you know? Keeps things controlled.
Makes sense.
But we cross paths sometimes. It's not like we're living in the bubble. Anyway, is this gonna hurt?
How bad did it hurt when you got it?
Pretty bad.
Then multiply that by 4, maybe 5.
Now I regret asking. Oh, wow. I thought I was good with pain, but this is a new level. Can I talk while you're doing this, like to distract myself?
Go for it.
All right. So, I want these gone because I'm planning to work with kids. As a swimming instructor. Can't exactly wear a swimsuit looking like this.
Kids? In here?
No. After I'm released.
That makes more sense.
This is an unusual prison, but no kids and no swimming pools.
You like swimming?
I love it. We had a pond at my foster parents' ranch, and I used to spend hours in the water. It was the only place I felt completely free. When I'm out of here, I want to help kids feel that way too.
That's a great goal.
Thanks. I can't change the past, but these tattoos, they're just bad memories. Once they're gone, I can finally move on.
You sound pretty determined.
I've spent enough time feeling sorry for myself. When I get out, I want to focus on helping people, building a life I'm proud of.
That's the spirit.
You're probably wondering how I ended up here.
That's your story to share, only if you want to.
Well, it's a pretty wild story.
I'm listening.
Well, like everyone in here, I'm innocent. Did nothing.
Of course.
Okay, not really. I'm no comedian, as you can tell, especially while being tortured.
Sorry about that.
No. Keep going. It's fine. Painful as hell, but fine.
All right.
So, I used to bartend at this little place out in the middle of nowhere. It was a rough crowd, mostly bikers. You know the type? Get drunk, start a fight, hug it out, and then buy each other drinks.
Sounds lively.
That's one word for it. Fights were half of the entertainment. Management didn't mind. Honestly, without the chaos, the place wouldn't have survived.
Where was it?
Middle of nowhere in dead-end USA.
Good one.
One night, this guy comes in with a couple of friends, celebrating something. He wasn't like the usual crowd, you know? Clean cut, confident, and just different.
Sounds like trouble.
Oh, big trouble. But I didn't know that at the time. He left me a big tip and disappeared. For a whole month, I kept hoping he would come back.
Did he?
Eventually. And this time, I got brave, or stupid, depending on how you see it, and asked for his number.
Bold move.
Bold? Yeah. And embarrassing. I was blushing so hard, I probably looked like a neon sign.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
It did. We started dating. He was charming, sweet, a little too perfect, if I'm honest.
Too good to be true.
Exactly. But at the time, I didn't see it. I was lonely, desperate for something, or someone. You know how they say, when you're wearing rose-colored glasses, red flags just look like flags.
That's a good one.
Yeah, well, I should have paid attention. He would always say, "You don't need anyone but me." At the time, I thought, that's so sweet. Now, I realize he was just cutting me off from everyone who might have told me I was making a mistake.
That's pretty messed up.
He always knew just what to say to make me feel special, but there were little moments when I wondered if he was just saying what I wanted to hear. He invited me to his place after a couple of months.
And?
And wow, his house was incredible.
Like fancy?
Way beyond fancy. He had 7 vintage motorcycles in his living room. 7! Who even does that?
Sounds more like a museum than a house.
Exactly. One of them was a 1969 Electra Glide that used to belong to Marlon Brando.
Okay, that's pretty badass.
It was. But it didn't feel like a home. It felt calculated. Like everything about him.
So when did things go south?
Not right away. He asked me to join him and some friends for a job.
Let me guess. Something illegal.
He wanted me to help them rob a jewelry store.
And you said no.
At first. It felt ridiculous, you know? I was a bartender, not some master criminal. But then, things went downhill.
What happened?
One of those lively bar fights turned ugly. A guy ended up in the hospital, and the bar got shut down. It wasn't even my fault. But I lost my job.
That's rough.
Yeah. I tried to find work, but in a town like this, not much out there for someone like me. Bills were piling up, and Jack, he had this way of making everything sound easy. He told me I'd just drive the getaway bike. He kept saying it was the only way out, that I could finally have something better than that damn bar.
And you believed him?
I wanted to. I was desperate. So, when he asked again, I said yes.
How'd it go?
Surprisingly smooth. Jack planned everything to the last detail. We even wore hazmat suits to avoid leaving DNA behind.
Hazmat suits. That's creative.
And very effective. He was smart. I'll give him that. We pulled it off, celebrated, and went our separate ways. He promised to sell the loot and split the money with me.
Did he?
Nope. Instead, he showed up at my place saying he needed me to hide the diamonds. Something about his ex-partner being after him.
And you agreed?
Of course not. I argued, but then he said he loved me. For the first time. Kissed me. Begged me. And I gave in.
Where do you hide them?
in my closet. Not exactly genius, I know. The cops showed up that same day. Someone tipped them off.
Jack?
Took me years to accept it. But yeah, it was him. Turns out, he swapped some of the real diamonds with fakes. The store was so relieved to get the loot back, they didn't notice until later. He kept the real ones and got away clean.
Did you turn him in?
No. I loved him. I wrote him letters from prison. He wrote back at first, but then nothing.
I'm sorry.
When I got out the first time, I went to see him.
Wait, hold on. First time? I thought you were in here for the diamond thing.
I was. Did my time. Got out. I didn't exactly have a welcome party when I got out. No one was waiting for me. No family. No friends. I tried to find work, but you know how that goes. I had to hustle just to keep the lights on, but nothing ever felt right. It was like the world had moved on without me.
Sounds like it wasn't easy.
Yeah, it wasn't. And then there was Jack. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I knew he'd be there waiting. Part of me wanted to forget about him, move on, start a new life. But another part, well, a big part, was still holding on to that hope. I couldn't stop thinking about him. It was like I was stuck in a loop, hate him for what he did, but also love him for what he made me believe in. When I finally went to his place, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe it was gonna be different. Maybe he'd apologize and tell me he made a mistake.
So how did it go?
I saw him with another woman.
Oh no.
I wanted to confront him. Maybe I should have. But I just couldn't face him. The anger, the hurt, it was too much. So I left. I didn't know what else to do. Bought a bottle of whiskey, poured it out, and filled it with gas.
You didn't.
I did. The air was thick with the smell of gasoline. When I lit that rag and threw it through his window, the world seemed to slow down. The fire shot up so fast, it almost felt like the whole damn street was burning with me. I just stood there, watching it burn, feeling something I couldn't explain. It wasn't relief, but it was something close. Took out his beloved bikes, his house, and my freedom again.
Wow.
And for a minute I thought maybe I could just walk away from it. Maybe the fire would cover everything, but I couldn't live with that. I was angry. But I wasn't just angry at him. I was angry at myself for being so damn blind. So I went to the cops and confessed everything. The diamonds, the robbery. I guess I thought if I just told the truth, maybe I could finally stop lying to myself.
That's brave.
Yeah, but it wasn't easy. I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to be back here. But I couldn't keep running from what I did.
I get it.
They found some diamonds from the fire and my letters. He never even opened them.
That's rough.
He was everything I thought I wanted. He made me believe we could have something real, like we were a team, you know? But when I saw him with another woman, all of that crashed down. I felt so stupid. He was just using me.
That's brutal.
It wasn't even the first time he lied to me. But this time it broke something inside me. It wasn't just the betrayal. It was how it made me feel. Like I wasn't worth anything.
That's a hell of a thing to carry with you.
So here I am. Back where I started.
I hope it's the last time.
It has to be. I won't let it happen again.
You're not the same person who went through that. You've got a shot at something different now.
Thanks. I wouldn't have gotten here without you.